Okay, so ready to dive in.
Let's do it.
All right, today we're tackling something that might not sound super exciting at first, but stick with us.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking keyboard shortcuts.
Keyboard shortcuts, but not just any keyboard shortcuts.
Oh, no.
Specifically for Excel.
Excel, yep. The spreadsheet king.
So we've got this list of shortcuts, and let me tell you, some of these are real hidden gems.
Oh, they are. Like little secret weapons for your productivity.
Totally. We're talking less clicking, more doing, less time hunting through menus, more time actually working with your data.
And you know, what I think is really interesting about keyboard shortcuts is it's not just about speed, right?
No, it's not just about being fast.
It's like they change the way you think about using your computer. It's less about, point and click, and more about flow.
Flow, yeah, I like that. So less like driving a car with a million buttons.
Right.
And more like, I don't know, conducting an orchestra.
Yes. Everything's at your fingertips, ready to go. And like an orchestra, these shortcuts, they're not just random.
No, they're organized.
Right. You've got your navigation shortcuts for zipping around your spreadsheet.
Okay.
Selection shortcuts for grabbing just the cells you need. And then action shortcuts for actually, doing stuff within those cells.
Okay, so it's like having all your tools laid out in front of you, ready to use.
Exactly.
And speaking of tools, I got to ask about this one.
Okay. Which one caught your eye?
Control plus Shift plus arrow keys. That sounds, I don't know, powerful.
Oh, it is. Especially if you're working with like giant spreadsheets. Imagine scrolling forever to get to the end of your data.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Well, this shortcut, it's like a teleportation device for your cursor. You hit that combo, boom, you're at the edge of your data block in an instant.
That's incredible. I am so trying that one out later. And what about Control plus A, select all? I feel like that one's got to be useful.
Oh, Control plus A is essential. Want to apply formatting changes to an entire sheet? Bam! Control plus A. Need to copy all your data in one go. Control plus A. It's like you're taking command of the whole spreadsheet with a single gesture.
All right, now you're making me feel like a spreadsheet maestro.
That's the goal.
But there's one shortcut on this list that I'm kind of stumped on. Control plus Shift plus Sheet. It selects the current region. I have no idea what that means.
Ah, yes, the current region. This is one of those shortcuts that once you get it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. So picture this. You've got a table of data, right?
Okay.
But it's surrounded by empty cells. Maybe you've got some notes off to the side or just a bunch of blank space.
Oh, yeah. I've definitely been there.
So you want to select just that table without accidentally grabbing any of the extra cells around it.
Right, which I always end up doing. I'm dragging and dragging with the mouse, and
You get too much.
I get too much. It's so frustrating.
Well, Control plus Shift plus solves that problem. You hit it, and it instantly selects just that table, ignoring all the blank space. It's like magic.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
It would have saved me so much time in the past. And you know what? While we're talking about streamlining data selection, I remember seeing another shortcut on here, something about an F8 key and an extend mode. What is that all about?
Ooh, F8. That's a good one. Think of it as a power-up for your keyboard. It activates this thing called extend mode. So you hit F8, and then you use your arrow keys to extend your selection. But here's the cool part.
Okay.
It automatically snaps to the edges of your data.
So it's like super precise.
Super precise, and so much faster than trying to drag with your mouse. It's like you're a hacker in a movie, zipping through code.
That is awesome. I'm definitely going to have to practice that one. Okay, so we've covered navigation, we've talked about selection, but what about actually doing things within the cells? Any cool action shortcuts we should know about?
Oh, tons. But one that I use all the time is Alt plus Enter. So normally when you're typing in a cell, if you hit Enter, it moves you down to the next cell, right?
Right.
But with Alt plus Enter, you can actually insert a new line within that same cell. It's perfect for adding notes, formatting lists, or just making your data look more organized.
Oh, that's a good one. See, I never would have thought of that. It's like those tiny little things that make your workflow so much smoother.
Exactly. And that's what I love about keyboard shortcuts. They're not just about being flashy or showing off.
No, they're about working smarter.
They're about finding those little efficiencies that can really make a difference in your day.
Absolutely. So for our listeners out there, my challenge to you is this. Pick one shortcut that we talked about today.
Just one.
That's it. and make it your mission to use it every time you open Excel this week.
You'll be amazed at how quickly it becomes second nature.
And, maybe that efficiency mindset will even start to spill over into other parts of your life, too.
I think it will.
It's not just about spreadsheets. It's about finding those little hacks that help us work better and honestly just give us back a little bit of time in our day.
That's what it's all about.
So until next time, keep on diving.
Keep diving. Bye.
Bye.